Hey everybody, Lady Sparkles here with another amazing tutorial on the awesome server RainyDay.gg. And what I am going to be showing you today is a brand new upgraded Cobblestone. So what we are going to do is we are going to walk through my newly built base and head down into the area where I am going to build. So for this Cobblestone, you are going to want to mark out a 10 by 4 area. I put the torches in the corners just to help out in the first part of the build. I highly recommend either putting torches or some other marking block, and you'll see why. Alright, so what you are going to need for this Cobblestone. You are going to need 8 buckets of water, or you can have an infinite water source nearby very easily. You do need 8 buckets of lava, 16 building blocks, 28 trapdoors of any kind. It doesn't have to be a mangrove. I'm just using that because it's what I'm using to build with. 16 hoppers, 2 hopper minecarts, 16 copper grates, 8 chests, 12 stairs of some sort. It doesn't have to be mud brick. It can be anything you want it to be. And 2 rails. Alright, so let's get this build started. Alright, so at first, you are going to want to grab your chests, your hoppers, your mine carts, your rails, and your stairs. Alright, so what we want to do first is with our chests, you go to the marker that you have in the corner, and you go over 1, 2, 3, and you want to put your chests down right next to each other, just like that. And then you go over to the other side, and you want to do the same thing. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So then it will end up looking like that. And you should have a 2-block area in between the double chests and your torch or whatever you used for a marker block. Alright, so now you want to get your hoppers out. And first, and I also have a resource pack that shows you which direction the hoppers are facing, so it'll make it a little bit easier for you to kind of see what I'm doing. So first you're going to want to take 2 hoppers and face them into these chests like so. And then you will turn around and do the same thing on the other side. So that way they look like that. The next part is a lot easier. You just 1, 2, 3 all into each other. 1, 2, 3. So that way they all go into the individual hoppers. Now you want to go to the other side and do the same thing. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So then at the end of it, it looks like that. Alright, so now you're going to take your stairs and you put them on the sides of your hoppers like so. And you're going to want to do that on both sides like that. And then the next part is extremely important, so please pay attention. You shift, place the rail, place the minecart, and then you want to look at the rail and break it so the minecart will sit on the hopper. Now you go over to the other side and you do the same thing. It doesn't matter which one you put it on, by the way. You can put it on any of the 4 at the end, but make sure you grab that rail. So the next part is the most important part of this entire thing, and it's going to set up your storage to not get clogged up while you're mining. So what you want to do is you want to push it to where it sits in between all 4 hoppers on the end. And it might take you a little bit. It's okay. Because you want to have it just like so. It doesn't have to be perfect, but you know, if you are like me, then you can make it perfect. And you want to do that on both sides. Just take your time with it. If you have to back up and keep resetting, it's okay. Because you want it on all the hoppers, just like that. Alright, so now you can put your rails away. You want to grab your trapdoors, your mud bricks, and your copper grates. And you take your trapdoors and you just put them on the stairs, the top of the stairs, like so. And you close all of them. And like I said, it doesn't really matter which trapdoor kind you use. I'm only using these because I used mangrove in my build. So you place these all the way around, shut them all. And then you're going to want to go over here on the hoppers, shift, and you point at the top of the trapdoor and you place these on while shifting. So it makes a small box around your minecart. So that way, when you are mining, you are not pushing it around all over the place. Alright, so now with the mud bricks, you want to shift to put it on the hopper and put them on the remaining showing hoppers like so. Alright, and then you're going to place 1, 2, those are just placement blocks, so don't worry, they're temporary. And you're going to want to put 1, 2 high of the copper grates, 4 across. So like so. 2 high, 4 across. And then you can break these 2 blocks that you placed. And then you're going to want to do the same thing on the other side. 1, 2, and 4 across. Alright. So now that that's done, you're going to want to take 1, 2, 3, 4, any of the blocks that you have to build with, and put them on the end on the top block. Not on the bottom one, on the top one itself. So now your cobble gen should look like so. So now we are going to take the water buckets and you just right click them onto these bottom grates, which then puts the water into the grate. And you do it on the 4 bottom blocks on each side. Like so. So that way, all the way around, you have water in each of the bottom grates. The next step, now you don't have to use 8 buckets, but I do because I don't like having running lava. But you can, I'll show you, just use, I think, 2 on the end, and it will spread all the way over. Like I said, I don't like having the running lava, so I end up just using 8 of them to fill each spot, but you don't have to. So that's 4. Go over to the other side. Grab the rest. And there we go. And as you can see, when you put the lava on the top, it made all of your ores and everything. So now what you want to do is you go up here, you jump on, and you mine. And now you have a cobble gen that is not only very efficient for having enchanted tools, but it also will not get backed up in your hopper system because of the hopper minecart, putting all of your items that you're mining into 4 different hoppers at the same time. And you can have 2 people working on this at the same time, one from this direction and one from the opposite direction. So it's a great origin to have for teams. Now, you don't have to stop the storage at this point right here. There's plenty of different storages that you can use to expand on this or anything like that. I did this because for my team, this is really all we need attached to our origin. You could easily do one that organizes all the blocks and everything like that, but that is completely up to you. Thank you all for watching this tutorial, and I really hope you leave a like and subscribe, and I hope to see you guys next time. Alright, bye!